With the Seabees, so what are they doing out in the world right now? So we've got, like I said, we just decommissioned NMCB 74, but today we have 2 battalions deployed of our 3 here. NMCB 11 in Homeport, NMCB 1 and 133 are deployed. And this will go, so 133 currently deployed. They just relieved NMCB 74 before their decommissioning here. And their mission is, they're over headquartered in Rota, Spain, but most of the battalion is spread across Africa and over to Bahrain, and also there's a group in Indonesia that's doing quite a bit of work there. And what their mission really is looking at is it's kind of that stabilization mission that we work on in the United States, and that cooperation and partnership that Seabees are very good at. So when you go, in Africa today, they are building medical clinics, they are building schoolhouses, they're in small local communities, and they're improving the quality of life for those communities as well, in partnership with the other things that the rest of the military is doing there. Another mission that came up there as well is 133 has a detachment in Romania that is working on building a support camp for the missile defense system that's going up across Europe as well. So that we all know that part of the world is a little bit volatile right now, and the Seabees are out there helping with some of the security and stabilization in that part of the world as well. The other battalion, NMCB 1, is in the Pacific Theater. So somebody asked me earlier, Sue over there asked me how many countries Seabees are in today. Okay, I know, and I only knew half of that question there. So NMCB 133 today, as we speak, is in 29 countries. Okay, and I'm not sure how many NMCB 1 is in, but I would say that your Seabees here from Gulfport currently are probably in about 50 countries across the globe right now working. So the Seabees out in the Pacific side, in the Philippines and Indonesia, Timor-Leste areas there that where we're trying to again add to the stabilization and the partnership with those countries for the good of their country, but then also for to combat the terrorist threat around the world. They are out there today doing the same sort of things. One particular, a maternity clinic they're building in Cebu City, the Philippines, and lots of good things going out there. Back at home, NMCB 11 is in their training mode, and they will be deploying here in the future as they go through that. But again, Seabees still within the continental United States are still very busy. So a couple things NMCB 11 has been tasked with as well recently is, and this has been ongoing for years, but we've been supporting the Border Patrol down in Texas, in that area, and NMCB 11 was tasked this Homeport to construct some roads along the Rio Grande, which is aiding the Border Patrol to be able to better patrol their areas there and control the situation down there. And that is, the Seabees have been working down in that area for about 5 years on different projects to help out Border Patrol and make it easier for them to patrol and control the border down there as well. They also sent a crew out. It was a hardship detachment to the Andros Islands in the Bahamas. So terrible hardship. Actually, it's not as good as it sounds because it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere, and you don't get to see it's still a tropical island, but not quite like the resort side there as well. But they were down there, and the island there, it's out in the middle of nowhere, and the energy is very, very important. And the main mode of transportation out there is electrical golf cart. And so the detachment was down there, and they were improving on the electrical infrastructure and putting in more charging stations for those golf carts to get around. I know it sounds tough,